All right. So
Alexa in the studio.
yeah, Alexa wants us to move on here. Let's go to Canon EOS R5 with 45 megapixel sensor,
Ooh, that sounds
IBIS,
interesting.
8K video. So
Ooh, 8K video.
yeah, yeah. As long as this has dual card slots, I'm gonna look through this article and just 100% make
Well, that
sure that
sounds
we
cool.
got.
It's cool that they're like.
Yeah,
It really seems like Canon's embraced mirrorless cameras at this point, and they're throwing it all at it, and they know that that's the future.
yeah, yeah. So
It took them a little while to get on the train, but they're on the train.
yeah, this sounds like bullshit to me. I mean, so they're gonna go from no IBIS, no dual card slot, and just like jump all the way up to 8K video. So like I think a lot of their cinema line isn't even offering
It
8K right
doesn't
now.
have dual slots. Is that what you're saying?
No, like it's saying that it probably should or whatever. Like all they're saying like all the new Canon cameras coming out should have dual card slots, and
That'd be
so
nice, yeah, for
so
pros.
yeah, but their current ones just don't have dual card slots. So they're gonna go from having no dual card slots, and they're gonna go up just be like, oh screw it, like we're gonna throw 8K into everything, and like something that nobody actually probably even needs. Like they would just be happy with like 4K 60. You know
Well, maybe
you
they're
know
like trying to make up for past mistakes, and they're like, we're gonna get way ahead of this video game, and we're not gonna drop
yeah.
the ball on this. We're gonna do it now and not worry about it for a decade.
Oh
Because
man.
that's what they did last time
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, yeah. So you're saying that like with the last mount, it took them like a decade,
Well,
or
like remember like when the 5D Mark II came out, that became like that became like
okay,
the
I mean, yeah,
rockin' camera for filmmaking, and then
yeah,
they didn't really make too many changes to it until the 5D4 when they added 4K. But
yeah.
now it seems like if they go to 8K, maybe they could just set it up at 8K and then leave it for a decade again.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So I think that's a good take too. Maybe this is like the 5D Mark II of the EOS R.
Yeah, who knows? It
Yeah,
could be like the
that's
greatest video
interesting.
camera that's ever been.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it
That
looks
old
like
one was sweet. The 5D Mark II at its time was like every videographer was using that thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I bought like three of those used, and all of those people I bought them used from were just videographers,
Yeah,
and
like you
so
want this for taking pictures?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could see lots of people being interested in just the fact that it was like the headline, like 8K or
And then
whatever.
you just
But
know you'd be set up for a while. Like you wouldn't have to change anything for a while because 8K is
yeah,
probably going to have you covered for a while.
yeah, I don't know. I've looked at at some YouTube stats from our videos we deliver in 4K, but I think only like 5% of the time people are watching in 4K in 2020.
Yeah, so like
So it's
8K
like,
isn't like totally future proof, but it's like maybe a half a decade to a decade future proof. Like you'd have a while on
oh
that
no, no,
camera.
I'm saying nobody's even on 4K right
That's what
now.
I'm saying. So like if
Yeah,
you had an 8K, you would have a significant amount of time into the
yeah, it's
future
also
where you'd
good
have to think
for
about it.
cropping and stuff too. But yeah, again, like if you're an actual like cinematographer, then like care about it. But I see a lot of photographers caring about like 8K or 4K or whatever.
Yeah, just to be like I have the
Whereas,
best specs, but I
yeah,
don't use them.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
That doesn't matter. If you
Yeah,
don't use them, don't spend the money on it
hmm
just to brag about it. That seems
yeah,
silly.
and you know, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're you know you haven't even started a YouTube channel or something, and like you're geeking out about like 8K or 4K or whatever, think about this. Like Peter McKinnon still shoots in 1080. He delivers in 1080.
Yeah,
Like
he's as popular as they get.
yeah. So what's stopping you? It's not that you don't have 8K. It's that you're not doing shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like go out and do something
The best
instead
way to get
of.
shit done is to do it.
But yeah, I mean, this camera would be better, and it would be up to you know at least as good as Sony's stuff in my opinion. If this comes out with better dynamic range, we keep on hearing
Yeah, it's
from
always
these
kind of a
camera
weakness
rumors.
of Canon is their
Yeah,
dynamic
yeah,
range because they make their own sensors. They're like one of the only camera companies that makes their own sensor anymore, right? Other than Sony,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah. I think so. Yeah, I
Sony
think
and
I
Canon.
heard.
I think even Leica gets them all. Well, Leica
Yeah, I've
always
heard
has.
Jazz Tower for Leica. Like, there's
Oh,
a
really?
company called Jazz Tower in Israel. I don't know if that's
Interesting.
true or not,
Yeah.
but
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's
I've
mostly
heard
all
Nikon's got
Sony.
some from Jazz Tower too.
Oh,
Just
really?
yeah, some of the
Keep it
newer
unique.
ones. Yeah, possibly that 26 megapixel XT3 or whatever came from Jazz Tower.
That one definitely has a way different look than the one before it.
Yeah, that one's not Sony apparently.
Yeah, yeah, and you can tell that's why I don't have that camera anymore.
But yeah, anybody who's jealous of other camera specs or whatever, this would basically solve all those problems for any
Yeah,
Canon
you just
users.
be like, I got this rocking
Yeah,
camera.
45 megapixels.
It's probably gonna be pricey, huh?
I would think so.
I would think so. Who
Yeah,
knows?
we'll have to see when it actually comes out. But
Anyway, that is
yeah, dynamic range, you know, great video, and I don't know, dual card slots. Hopefully, that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing I'd be looking for. Like if I was Canon right now, and
I think it's cool that Canon's finally like embracing the mirrorless thing, and they're putting like a lot of thought and research into making a whole line that photographers want.
yeah, I don't think that it's come out exactly like that good so far. I mean, no dual card slots in the cameras right now, and then
yeah, but they
coming
got
out
some
with
pretty
these,
rocking lenses now. They got that
yeah,
135 on the horizon. They
I
got
don't know,
that 50 and the
yeah,
85, but they're pricey.
they're
That 85
pricey,
is like 3
they're
G's.
pricey, and they're huge. Like
They're
I just don't,
huge.
I don't know, I don't want to be carrying around that. I mean, like I guess like lately I'd be more inclined to shoot like a Leica than a medium format camera. Actually, I've been a lot more into portability, so that's just kind of like a personal preference towards me.
Well, there's
But
some smaller ones now. Hasselblad and the GFX. The 50. Tune in on Sundays when we drop the newest editions of our video podcast.
every Sunday, 10 a.m. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Do it
See you
now.
on Sundays. Thanks, guys. I think that's pretty good.
And we'll stare at you until you actually hit subscribe. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it yet. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
You make it seem like they're in
Subscribe.
trouble. You guys are in
Subscribe.
big trouble.